Okay, I raked all the leaves up through here, and I'm going uphill with them. It's not easy. In the driveway down there, in through that area, I'm going to have to rake them out of the driveway and as much as I can up the hill. I got the gas leaf blower, but when a pile gets big like that, it doesn't do very much. So the Hillbilly leaf plow I'm going to have to use. Now last year I don't think I used it. I don't remember if I did. I used it a little bit. So this pile is way too big here to rake. It's getting very, very difficult now. And then I got one on the other side here. Right down here. I got them almost over to the bank. So I'm just going to take them, push them down into the bank. And I had been raking on and off, and you can see there's still quite a few up there yet. So I'm trying to keep ahead of things. So I'll get my vibrating mower here and hook up the Hillbilly leaf plow on it. I won't do that on camera because I have to look for the nuts and bolts to put back through there. But I will show you after I get it on. You've seen this before. It was stored up here during the summer. I have used the mower a few times. I used this mower in the backyard because there's hill and dale and there's rocks and stuff. And the $20 one, the self-propelled, I use that in the front yard. This mower's going to start. I did use it earlier this summer. On the front, it's got 2 bolts in it for the Hillbilly leaf plow. But before I hook that up, I want to make sure this thing starts. Of course, I can hook the Hillbilly leaf plow on it and just use it for pushing. But if the mower's not going and you're just using it for pushing, all the leaves are going to overwhelm the plow and it's just going to go over and cover the engine up and not do too much. But let me just see if I can get this started. Alright, I just stuck the Hillbilly leaf plow in front of the mower. I did not fill it up with gas yet. And it's an SOB pushing that. Because I'm going uphill. And when the motor is running and it's chopping up the leaves, then it's much easier. I still have to maybe back up and go over again, but you can see that it clears pretty good. I mean, it's not supposed to be down the bare ground anyways. The only problem with chopping up the leaves is when I do have to use the blower, it's almost impossible to blow the broken leaves. They're very hard to blow up, you know, out of the way. Now, in the years past, I've had piles of leaves on the ground and I just left them. And I was told they could grow, grass grows under, it doesn't. It's all bare ground underneath when you do remove that pile of leaves that could have been sitting there for a couple of years. So nothing grows if these are sitting on top, I know. So I'm going to have to, this is back braking. I mean, I can push it, you know, and once I get on level ground, then it starts going downhill. It's easier, but I think it'll just end up using the Hillbilly leaf plow. And that is going to be the best way to do it. So as you can see, it's an uphill battle all the way here. Now, the only other way I'd be able to do this is to come out every single day, and every time there's a few leaves falling, blow them away and keep up with it. But as you can see, there's still a lot of leaves. This has always been a problem through here, because you got to rake uphill, and the leaf blower, gas blower, does very little to do that. I end up breaking my back and raking it, so this area here usually gets doesn't get done very much. I do the best I can. The best way to do them is to rake them, but that's a lot of work, and it's getting harder. The big piles are very hard for me to deal with, and these leaves are dry right now. It was supposed to get rain Friday, so it will be difficult after they get wet. So let me take the mower, gas it up, and see if she'll run, and we'll be back. Okay. Hillbilly leaf plow mower is dead. All it does is you pull it, and it runs just a second or two and shuts right off. I'm not dealing with this. Small engines, I can't do. I put gas in, I filled half a tank, a primer bulb, don't seem to be doing anything. I took the nut out of the bottom of the bowl, and just a little bit of gas comes out, and that's it. And now, last year I had cleaned all this out. I took the tank off, and I took the nut off the bowl, and it was fine. I never had to take the carburetor apart. I can't do that. It just makes it worse. I got this in 1990, so there's no more hillbilly leaf plow. I'm going to set it to the side of the road. Free. I managed to push it by hand to get that down that way, but I think we'll just put it at the side of the road. We're not even going to, I don't know, maybe I'll leave the whole damn thing on there with the hillbilly leaf plow and everything, because I'm not putting the hillbilly leaf plow on this mower here. This is my good mower that I paid $20 for. It's self-propelled, and I will not put a hillbilly leaf plow on it. You can anyways, because it's got the self-propelled in the front. So we're back to raking leaves by hand and gas leaf blower. And that's if that continues to work. My luck, that'll crap out. When it comes to small engines, I have zero luck getting to work. As many of those videos I watch, I do not take carburetors apart. They'll never work again. So I think what we're just going to do is put a sign on it: free mower. And that's it. Because I spent about, I don't know, half an hour on this. Even starting fluid. So, it don't owe me anything, for crying out loud. I had it since 1990. Now, the last time I used it earlier this summer to cut the grass up there. I like to use this one for back here. I've got the riding mower. I can use that to chop leaves. I haven't used the riding mower in a good 2 years. But the problem is that's got a discharge chute, and it'll blow those leaves all over the place. Where this, I have the discharge chute capped off many years ago. So it grinds up the leaves. It doesn't blow them all over after it chops them. So the days of the hillbilly leaf plow, I'm afraid, are over, folks. I'm going to have to do it the hard way again. Well, nothing I can do. The leaf blowers that I have are not strong enough to blow the leaves uphill. And I can't afford to buy one that has 8 or 10 horsepower, you know, with the big things with the wheels on it, like the park owner has. I can't afford that. I'd love to have one of those. But it would have to be kept outside anyhow if I did buy one. But it ain't going to happen with me because I can't afford it. So, We'll set you on a tripod, and you can watch me strain my guts out pushing the leaves up the hill. Alright, here we go. It's more work pushing that, because when the mower's going, it's not bad at all. It's more work pushing that than damn raking. Getting too damn old for this stuff. So we're gonna have to just we can probably get the rider out here, but the rider's gonna hit a lot of rocks. But like here, even with the blade all the way up as high as it can go, I don't even know if the rider will start, because I got the gas shut off cocks turned off, but that don't mean the carburetor is going to be good. That's a pain in the ass to get back into the shed again. I'm banging my head every time trying to shuffle that thing in. So it's more work than it's worth. But I could use that, but all it'll do is just chop them up. I'm not using the good mower, the red one, the Craftsman, to chop up leaves, because I don't know what I'm going to hit here. The ground is too uneven. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the hillbilly leaf plow off. I'll probably just throw it in the dumpster and put the mower outside out on the thing there. But I'll do that off camera. It's probably carb stuff, but it's 1990. It vibrates like hell. We don't know if the mower blade is. It hit so many rocks, I gave up putting blades on it. Same with the rider. I hit rocks a couple of years ago, and I'm not putting 2 new blades on that. It's just not worth it. I'm only going to hit rocks again. So the backyard will just be just leave the damn leaves. I'll blow them as far as I can go, and the piles will just sit here. All right. Okay, there she is. Took the hillbilly leaf plow off because probably a lot of people wouldn't even know what the hell it is. So nothing I can do. You just prime that bulb all day long and you pull it and she'll just start one time, boom, 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 and then she'll stop. So it's definitely a carb problem. I got a half a tank of gas in it. I'm not putting any more in it. Gas at prices Connecticut charging now. So I've had it, you know, so I just hope I can put it out there without a problem. But so and then what can I do? I haven't got a truck to haul it to the dump. So that's it. All right. So we're back to the old style again, of the old-fashioned way of doing it. This I'll just throw in the dumpster up the road here. I'm not going to be doing any hillbilly leaf plowing things. Just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way, and that's all there is to it. Oh, there it is. That's what I did with the red Mower riding tractor several years back. Yeah, well, I was going to put this thing out to the road last year, but I managed to take the nut off the bottom of the carb, and whatever water was in there came out, and then it worked just fine. But back then, it kept stopping after mowing for about 10 or 15 minutes. This time it only runs just once and then stops. So that's it. Even with starting ether, I had a hell of a time starting it. So hey, it's 1990. It's worn out. So it don't owe me a thing.